Welcome to the crazy train. Yes, I did not go anywhere. I just have had a little time away, guys, a little vacation, a little time needed. I apologize, but here we are. Jump aboard, grab yourself a little coffee, a little drink of your choice, whatever. Grab aboard. We have a small haul, some chit chat, and let's get at it. Didn't see my short? I am celebrating a year, so that's why we're having a little party out here and the countdown. And yeah, I just thought I'd celebrate it with you guys and let you know how much I so appreciate each and every one of you guys. Without you, we wouldn't make it to the year. So I do kudos to all of you that have supported me, been here for each and every video and given the comments that you do. I so love you all, and we appreciate you coming and sharing with the hauls and lifestyle things that we have to share. So just a few things today. I have like only 2 pieces from TEMU, and but I will have a TEMU order that is coming up because yes, I just got it in the mail the other day, and I may haul that over at the kids' house. So we'll see how that goes. But then a few other things, and then I think at the end we'll see how it goes. But I think at the end we might have a few retakes of what June had for us in the month of here at the Crazy Train. So I thought we might share some clips of what we've been doing through June. But anyway, so let's get at it. I might have to get my mic down a little and all that. So give me a minute to get reconfigured. Okay, the problem is, y'all, if I'm too far back, so if I'm back enough, I don't need glasses. And if I'm too far up, I need glasses. So I don't know, I could do it without glasses. Shucks. I was going to put another light on. I don't know if that would help. You're probably going to have it on one side of my face and not the other. I can't do a direct light, and you'll hear many people say that, but I cannot stand it if it reflects in my glasses, and I have to have the glasses in order to see very good. So yeah, it's a problem. I've not figured out. In my office, I can kind of do one over top, which is much better, but out here, it's kind of a hard, yeah, I'm not used to the setup. So we're just going to go with it. It's not like I'm doing makeup and trying to show you my makeup. So you'll be able to see the things that I have anyway. So welcome. I do thank you again for staying with the Crazy Train. It is hard here, guys, at summertime, and you all feel the same pressures. I know that I do, because you know what? Most of my commenters are other creators, and I know they feel the pressures too, but it's summertime. You've got gardening, you've got this, that, and the other. You've got activities that are outdoors. So it's very, very hard to keep up with YouTube as much as maybe in the winter when we're all tucked away and staying inside. My garden, my daughter's garden, we do have to keep up with it, and we have hit the bug season. So that means squash bugs, squish, crunch, in a bag, the eggs from the mama jamas, we call them, in a baggie. We take them off every night so they don't develop into big squash bugs, because we don't need them around, guys. We want the crops to live, because this family survives off these crops. So it is essential that we don't have them destroyed by bugs. And we can't spray with chemicals, because that's the whole reason we do the garden, is something that's finally not sprayed chemically, and they can eat it much better. Anyway, the few things that I have, I will have links to. It's like I said, it's a very small haul, but I thought I could get on and chit chat. But one of the first things I got was it's this wrought iron flag hanger, and I thought it was darling. I did see somebody else haul it, and I'm like, what a great idea for my. I have sometimes where there's screws or different things that are left in my wall. This new room here, like we have here now, I have these things on, so we have a big display here of lights, because I love lights. But for the most part, y'all, I can't, my husband doesn't like nails or anything in the wall. So we can do some command hooks. They do seem to work, so that's great. But anyway, I had a few, I'm going to show you a picture, but out where I call it my little coffee buffet. It's not really coffee. We don't put coffee on it. I just really decorate it. I was going to have the coffee buffet there, but my husband wasn't too thrilled about it. So anywho, we didn't do that. But anyway, they're just like this. They're darling, and it has a little spring thing here, little here, and you just go up and clip it in this hook, like so. It's not difficult. I just make it look difficult. Clip it up in there, and there you go. And so you can hang it on, put your flag right on it, and then you can have the flag decorations. There's so many cute ones. Don't have room outside for all of them, but then you can put them on your wall. So how cool is that? Yeah, I can't remember who I saw do them, but these are not from TEMU. I believe theirs was from TEMU. So you can get them from TEMU, but these were from just Amazon. And I bought 2 of them. And yeah, I have to show you. I put one flag on it and already have it on my wall out there. So yes, I love them. And they were very inexpensive. Second, I have a, what is a Cardinal Flag. Yeah, I'm a little slow getting these out, guys, because yes, the 4th of July has hit. Memorial Day has hit, but we still have not had Labor Day, if I'm correct, right? Labor Day is the last one. Anyway, so I do red, white, and blue through my whole summer period. So yeah, it's no big deal for me. I keep red, white, and blue out. So yeah, I'm a little late for 2 of them, but yes, this is still going to go out, and I'll change it up. That way I have a little something different than what I already have. And isn't it gorge? The cardinal and the flag. I just think it's fantastic. It just is beautiful. Just, it was done very, very nicely. And yes, the print is on both sides. And these were from the haul, just like, and so to show the comparison, you can find things on the haul, folks. And the comparison is that this didn't cost much either, like TEMU wouldn't. These, I believe, are even possibly $2.99, $3.99. I don't remember, but very cheap. And oh, I guess I could show you how literally I could use this in my house by putting it on. There you go. It's perfect. Perfect to show these right at the time I get flags. So look, I'd probably yeah, just steam the little wrinkles out, and there you go. See, it could go on my wall. Perfect for a little display of art. Beautiful. And then you can change this all through the season. I mean, how wonderful. Just change it for the holiday. If we want to put something spooky coming up for Halloween or fall, then you have your Christmas, you can change. So I just love these guys. I could buy 2. I might even buy 2 more of them. Literally, I would put them anywhere that I have something. But I will show you the little place that I was there with the squirrel earlier. But the place that I was going to show you is at a coffee, well, it's just a file cabinet that I decorate on top of. It's just a very nice piece of furniture, and I decorate on top of it. And I have the little coffee sign above it. Well, I put some stickers. Yes, I did. Because I don't like to do nails. We tried stickers, and I probably won't do them anymore. And I loved them, but they ripped part of my wall off my. Now the wall is old, so it needs to be painted. So it's not like it's devastation totally, but yeah, yeah, my husband wasn't too happy. So we're gonna put this, as you will see. I'll put a picture. The flag that I put there covers it. So now it's a little off center. I'm a little OCD, but you know what? It's all good. I had to bring it over as far as I could to cover the little rip that was behind it. So, but yeah, I think, oh no, it looks great. So there's that flag. And then of course, here I got on the flag kick, and I thought, well, I'll just replace the back one that I have as well. And so, like I said, $2, $3, whatever it was very inexpensive. I liked this one that had the hearts and the welcome. Isn't it gorge? I just thought it was darling. So yeah, so I'm going to change that one, and we'll have it out at least till the beginning of September. And then crash dive, we'll start changing into fall, guys. Yep. Now, the other thing that was still from the haul, the flags were from the haul. It's just this rod thing was from Amazon itself. And now also from the haul, I'm so excited. I've been wanting to open these up. I wanted 2 sets, so I bought 2 of these. And they're just supposed to be a tote. Of course, my favorite color is red, and they had them in red. Sorry, guys, a little bit of crunch. I didn't bring my scissors. Okay. Anyway, so there's 2. I don't know if I read that. There's actually 2 in one bag. I have 4 of them then, y'all. I have 4 because I bought another set. Wow. Okay, cool. All right, I'm excited. Yeah, I was excited for these. Let's see what they look like. So it's supposed to be a fairly large red tote. Obviously, you see they come all packaged up in a nice little case. Those are the kind of cases you wonder if you're going to get it back in. I don't know. But let's just check it out. All right, so I got to get it up out of here. Here it comes. Should make sure I do it on film here. It's a little different when you're not in your same area. I just thought we'd do it out here on the floor, though. Yay! Yes, it is fairly big. And then here's the pocket it came out of, which obviously just tucks down in the bag. Like so. No, you flip it up. I'll get it right. You flip it up in the bag, and then you literally have the pocket even. You can use it as a pocket in your bag. And look how nice and big, guys. That's really nice jumbo. See? It's nice size, guys. And very strong. It's just like a vinyl-y type wipe-off material. Big inside. So yeah, positively, I love it. I go down every day to my daughter's, and I've told you that, to help her cook and stuff. And every single day I have something to carry. I either carry some dishes that she's like, giving us some maybe snack at night, and I'll return the dishes that she sends something down in or whatever. So I have dishes that I put in it. The kids need some crafty things, and so I'll haul that down. And everything I have, I haul, they need paints one day. Nammy, can you bring your paints down? So, yep, I'll haul it on down. I'm always the little lady with my white dog carrying my big totes. So, yeah, walking down the street going to my daughter's. So, yay, guys, I got 4 of them. I'm so excited. Look at you. That's great. That's exciting. They were like, I'm not lying. I don't even know if they were $2.99, $3, maybe. Even if they were $4, that's $2 a tote. You can't beat it, guys. You just can't. So, and next, moving on. Let me see. This shirt. We're going to go to TEMU now. I'm going to have the links for these few things. I have a slew of all this and that. And so, yes, let's go to this. This is TEMU. And this was local, I believe. I bought only a couple things local because I just got my first order, guys, off of TEMU that literally is not any tariffed. I just held off. I didn't know what I wanted to do, guys. I didn't know if I wanted to buy a lot. I don't know if I want to get into a lot of TEMU, because then I don't know if I want the disappointed that TEMU may go again. So I'm using it some, but I'm still using everything else and just trying to find you great bargains. So, but this little shirt, it's decent. Now I'm going to tell you it's much shorter than I thought. So if you don't like a short shirt, it's probably not for you. It is cut. Oops, I'm so sorry. I hit my mic. Sorry. Hope it didn't bob. But it is cut way out, so you're going to see some strap. Now I have just my bra black strap on, so it goes pretty well with that. So you really don't notice that you see your strap much. I think it looks fine that way. This is my TEMU necklace. Yeah. TEMU earrings, TEMU glasses. Yeah, back to TEMU a lot. But anyway, I like it. I love things that are different with different cuts. So I love the cut on it. I just don't know if you don't like a short shirt. Now, when I show you that, like, it comes only to here. So it doesn't cover your bum. Can y'all, am I back far enough? So it doesn't cover your bum. But yeah, all in all. Now, when I have a short shirt like this, sometimes what I also like to do, if you like something a little down, just wear a cami under it. So I could wear a cami and the cami would have showed here. If you do that, you can have your cami. Or they also have, it used to be a long time ago, as seen on TV, it literally is just a little tight knit. It looks like a little tight knit, almost like tube top. But you pull it up, you only pull it so far, and it covers your bum, and it literally makes the extension like this. If I wanted white, I could have the white extension on the bottom, or I could just do black. And you literally would have a little bit of your rear end covered, because I'm one that sometimes likes to have. Yeah, I know I'm tiny, and people think, why do you worry? Well, we all have our things and issues. So, yeah, sometimes I like that, and sometimes, guys, it's hot in here. It's another reason I haven't come and taped in this part. We had no AC over here, and it has been smoking hot. And oh my golly, if I could tell you about the projects we've been working on, I have so much to tell, guys. But oh my golly, it's been 17 minutes. Oh, Cabigo. Amigos, I'm sorry. Shoot, I did not even know, and I haven't even told stories, people. You show a few things. I had a mic I was going to show. Yeah, for my birthday. I'm going to, for my birthday, I got a fabulous mic from my son. I had asked for one because my other, in the place where I tape, studio, if you want to call it, but it's really my crafting room. But it kind of seems to go in and out, and I'm like, I can't have that. Like, I can't do something and then go back and find out my sound has gone out. So that doesn't work real well. Anyway, this was from local TEMU. Okay, I'll have the link. It is a cute, darling little shirt. I love the design. I love black and white. I love the cutout. There's not much I don't like, except, and maybe this is a small. I will tell you it was a small. And what kind of material is it? It's 100% polyester. It really feels more cottony. It's not silky at all. It feels more cottonish blend. But yeah, so I don't really call it that like shiny stuff at all. Anyway, I have a link for it. And this was also TEMU. I could not resist, y'all. This is not still available in this color. And I believe I found this that is not local. So you can get this one without being a local. It's just the saying's the same. It's just the color is a straight. I think I had to put it in with a straight maroon saying. And I'm not even sure if I had to get short sleeves in it. But it says, could be a train station kind of day. Well, come on, crazy train. We got to have a crazy kind of day at the crazy train station. So, yeah. So I thought that was cute with just having the train part on it in the train station. So, yes, I got me this. I love the color and the blends and the ombre effect of blending into the pinks, into the purples. Like I said, it was only in solid colors, the same. But if you go and keep looking in TEMU, I imagine the same. It's pretty popular. It should come back. It's just like, yeah. Anyway, this is soft, I will tell you. I did not try this on yet. It's a small, and yeah. What is it? Let me see. It's 95 polyester and 5 elastane. So that's where we're on that. Anyway, I thought it was gorgeous. So yeah, nice fall time shirt. So yes, please. So those were two that I had gotten originally local, because I just said, well, a little tap-a-lin to a little bit of local, because I wasn't doing too much of the other with TEMU. But that is the little bit of haul. Don't really think I have time to get into the mic, so maybe I'll just do that as a separate kind of thing. But I wanted to, tell you that my daughter has a wonderful garden. I will have pictures. It may not be attached to this, but there is some pictures that I have of it, and it's gorgeous. And we are having squash bugs, guys. I don't know if you've ever dealt with gardens, but squash bugs, they look like stink bugs. They're just a little bit longer. And guys, if you don't go out and get them, I think I have a picture of what they look like. I didn't have what the stink bug looked like because I couldn't find any that day. But yeah, they lay these little eggs up under the leaves. So you have to pull every leaf of your squash plant up. And you can't, if you pull too hard, you break the leaf. So you kind of bend down and you do that. Well, every day we do that. And like literally, I will be going out soon and We have to do it in the evening. It's so dang stinking hot lately. I don't know how y'all weather is. I know a lot of people are dealing with it. And yes, the humidity, it just sticks to you. And speaking of weather, guys, I do want to say that sometimes part of the reasons I also have had like a mental issue going on. Texas has been going through it, guys, and every day I see the pictures of the young ones and people and the older ones, just everybody that had the loss of life and all that they must be going through. And sometimes it just makes us hard to be able to come on and give that vibe that we feel like we want to bring to you. I like to come on and I like to give that vibe to you guys. I want to say, have a great day, put that smile on your face. But I know also that life is hard, guys, and we can't always sometimes be cheery when we want to be. And I get it. And also, guys, I just sometimes need that mental crash. So I'm speaking to some of the creators out there now. Guys, please, I ask for forgiveness because I have not seen the last few days of your shows. And I apologize because I am one that tries to get and comment on all of them. But we all have mental breaking points. And I find lately that all I am doing is on my TV, guys, and trying to keep up with everybody. And I can't do it like that. I don't know the solution. I know that I'll pop in and I'll stay friends with you creators, but if I'm not there, please know a lot of times I will watch it. I'll run some hours on just my TVs watching it. But if I don't comment right away, I don't remember. I literally, and people say, oh, you can't remember. I literally cannot remember. I will tell you fibromyalgia messes 100% with your by the way, that squirrel that stand there for those balloons, that is TEMU, but you can find it Amazon or anywhere. But look for a balloon stand sometime and put your balloons all on it, and it makes a nice little figurine of balloons. And it's the first time I've ever used it. I probably had it for 2 years. Probably got it when TEMU came about a couple years ago. But yeah, I really love it. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. So for creators, I'm sorry I haven't got to all of your pages and your new videos, but I'm barely having time to find time to just video myself. And I had to take a break. My husband was off for July 4th. That becomes a problem, guys, because when my husband's off, I don't watch YouTube as much as I normally would because literally I'm trying to spend time with him. And so please understand that when my husband or my kids and any family need me, that's where I am. I also started to do this for the first anniversary when my aunt got sick. And I do thank you guys all for your prayers and all for my aunt that was really very, very, very sick. And yeah, she was so sick. I didn't even know if I was going to be able to get to the hospital with an ambulance. So I appreciate your prayers, and she's doing so much better. See, this is why I like to talk sometimes. I like to thank you personally for a lot of things. And I haven't been able to get on lately, guys. Back to just the creators and saying, give us, I'm speaking for them as well. Give us all a little break, whoever it is that you may say, oh, look, they didn't come and they didn't make a comment. They didn't do this because they are busy as well. So, yeah, we have to be understanding that time is really a precious gift. And sometimes my family tries to spend a lot of it with the elderly. We have, my mom is a widow, his dad is a widow, and we try to spend a lot of times there. I have my aunt who there's more than enough things that we should be helping her with, but sometimes we don't even get time. My husband's now down helping my mom tonight. And let me tell you about that situation. Let me just tell you, if you wanted to see steam come out of my eyes, guys, steam has come out of my eyes with that project. So if we have a short minute, let me just go there, okay? I would give a bad review here if literally I knew people were in Delaware and really knew this company or thought that they were going to use this company, because you know what? I would have a few things to say about the company. But my mom, because my husband is so busy with his dad and everybody, she decided to hire out a project that my husband can fully do all on his own. It's just the factor of time. He doesn't have enough time. My husband still works. He's not retired or anything. So yeah, so she wanted to help him out and get this project done. Well, lo and behold, we got it done, and the guy left, And so my husband went down to put in this air condition. It was an air conditioning unit, by the way. So this was all happening by the end of May. And she wanted it done before the heat came. Well, y'all know what the heat has been around the whole, eastern coast. Well, it's just everywhere. 110, 120 with real feels. It's been everywhere, guys. So y'all know what the heat feels like no matter where you are. Anyway, she wanted it done before she hired out this project. He went down to put the unit actually in the building of what he had to have cut out. She had a unit there, but when you replace the unit was a different size, so they had to just make it a little bit larger, whatever, make it smaller. I don't know what they had to do, but they had to do it. And he had specific measurements, this company did, to make it by. Well, lo and behold, he can't read, I guess, because he got the measurements all off, and my husband goes down to put the unit in, and lo and behold, it won't fit. And my husband said literally the measurements were about a quarter inch off. Well, you can't, if you're a new construction company and you have to build a hole for a window, you can't be a quarter off, you can't be a smidge off, you have to have the right measurements. So if they build new constructions, my mom tried to give it to them, and like, they do new construction, they don't do this, they don't do that. And I know she was trying to give them benefit of the doubt, but you know what? All in all, they didn't do the job right. Then she tried to get up with them to tell them they didn't do the job right. Then they would not answer. So a month, guys, a couple weeks went on. She tried to reach out through a phone call. Then she tried to reach out through Messenger. Nobody would get back with her. And so, I stepped into the thing, and I went to a page they had, I believe it was a Facebook page, and I made a bad review. And I told them they basically left my mother to dry with a project that cost about $700, and they literally will not return the call or anything to finish the project that they screwed up. Well, don't you know, in a minute's notice, they got back with us. I got blocked. They won't even talk to me. I'm not a mean person. I didn't say it I don't curse. I don't do any of that. I didn't say it in any bad way. They just can't take the fact that they messed up. So anyhow, they blocked me and all that. So finally, in a long story of how we finally got up with them, but we did. They came out the other day to finally finish it. Now, mind you, so my mother's been through all of June and the beginning of July with no AC in her porch. Thank God it's not her house. Or really, you talk about fireworks going off, guys. We would have had our 4th of July way before the 4th of July had it been my mom's house. Anywho, they came back to finish the job. You just can't make these stories up. That's what my husband's favorite story is. You can't make these stories up. He came in the other night after they finished, and he said, I went to put the unit in, and it has a sleeve where you're going to slide in this unit. And he said, something wasn't making sense. Why it didn't? He said, all in all, I should have checked. But come to find out, they put the sleeve in the wrong way. So this is an inside the porch unit. It's like almost like a radiator kind of air conditioner, if that makes sense. It's not a window unit that goes, that hangs on the outside. It doesn't hang outside at all. Basically, it's an inside unit, but you still have to put part of, anyway. Does that make sense? I probably doesn't. Anyway, but they put it in backwards. So he's down there tearing it all apart. And don't you know, with him tearing apart, he found out things that they did the first time that they didn't redo the second time. I think just because they were mad at us and mad the fact that they got a bad review, and the fact that, we're not going to seal this up like we did the first time. And they sealed it up the first time, so they can't say, we wouldn't normally do that. They did, because my husband noted the fact that they did it the first time. They didn't do it the second time. So they did a lousy job, and yet there they go. They got paid all their money, and my husband's down. We don't want them back. Why would we ask for them out again another time? So, we're stuck with trying to fix this situation. So there's my husband down working. But you know what? It gave me time to chat with you guys. And now it's been 30 minutes, and I darn well got to zip it. Because, guys, you can't watch long ones. Why, some people say they do, but you know what? I keep thinking about it. If I have a long, guys, like I might have, I don't know, say 20 friends, 30 friends. I really do. YouTube for this past year has given me amazing friends. And from the bottom of my heart, I can't thank you guys enough. I cannot thank you enough for all the love that you've given me. You've included me in your groups. I got some big collabs coming, so stay tuned. I have been doing some behind the scene work on that as well, which also keeps me from taping or from commenting on other people, because I'm having to watch some YouTubes to get a little study going on for one of the collabs coming up that I want to do really good. So apologies I put out there for if I haven't caught up. I probably won't be able to catch up, but I'm going to try to get back in track and get some of y'all videos watched and commented on. So for you creators, thank you for your understanding. I really do appreciate it. And health always gets in the way, guys. So we got health, we got gardening. My kids, my grandkids have been a little ill, and I spend a little more time or trying to be there or have fun with them. I just play games on my phone with them over at their house while sometimes their mama's got to do something. That takes involvement of just taking my time, but that's, we got to be there for those special moments to help, because family is most important, right? This was something for fun, but we're going to keep on the fun. So you stick around and see what we have coming up for our second year. So, and thanks out there to my grandson, Parker, who is the one who took the initiative. When I turned 60, he had the initiative to start this channel. If you haven't heard that story, I told him when I was 60, I was going to start my own channel. And don't you know, he went on the little phone and blip, 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 and yada boom. He had it signed up, the name. We'd already talked about the name, but he had all of that put in and got me going. And so, you know what? Kudos to you, buddy, because, without that, Grammy might not be where she is and celebrating 1 year. And I did something else fabulous today, but I think I'm going to keep that for a separate little post, and you'll be able to see what that is. And yeah, guys, if you see me in this outfit, yep, I'm doing a couple right after this, so I can get a couple right out of the bag and get back into taping. So you'll be able to see that, and that's why I will be in the same outfit, because I think I'm going to tape a little something, with my granddaughter, because she got something big and special. And I'm going to put a few June videos, I believe, at the end, if it doesn't make it too long. If it does, then you may not see those at the end. Maybe I'll just make a separate June collection of some things we did. We celebrated my grandson's birthday. I had a birthday. Yay! And that's why also it's going on my second year. And so, yeah, I was just going to put a little clip. And there's a couple of things. My grandson, he wanted to show one of his Nerf guns that he got. And, he's starting to try to get out there and show a few things himself. So the grandkids love it. And that's one reason I wanted to do the channel. They need some really fun things in their lives, guys. Mass cell sucks. It sucks. My the oldest has had pain for the last 2 days. It's not fun to see him in pain, guys. So always keep those prayers out for them. But guys, Texas, all of you with the weather situation. I know North Carolina, I think you guys are still rebuilding. It's going to take a while. So I have not forgotten about you either, but Texas, I know you're on our hearts right now the most. And my heart is just broken for all that you are going through. So yes, we send our prayers. Anyway, guys, hang in there. I'll be seeing you soon for some more tapes. And remember, as you go out there, especially with everything going on, share that smile. Share it with somebody, because you just don't know whose frown you're going to turn upside down. So until I see you next time, see ya.
Thank you for watching.